Well, good morning, welcome back. It's been a while since we've been out on the banks and stuff, but today we're going to try something a little bit different. Now I'm fishing the local canal about half an hour away from me, and I know there's some decent carping here, and I know a lad that has actually caught a 20-pound carp from here on the surface. So today what we're going to try to do is catch carp on the surface. Couldn't be any simpler. One rod, a bread bomb, a loaf of bread. The hardest part is obviously going to be finding them. The weather forecast today is going to be about 26-27 degrees, but it's not going to be very sunny, so that's going to make things a little bit more difficult. Leading up to today, when I've been sort of planning to do this, it has said it's going to be bright sunshine, but it's definitely not. It's cloudy as hell. Sun might come out every now and then, but I think it's just going to be a walk in the canal, up and down, looking in the edges, looking in the pads and stuff like that to find them. It's not going to be easy, especially without the aid of the sun to see in the water a bit better with the Polaroids, because it is quite murky and it is quite hard to see. But close in, you can see like the silverfish and stuff what are there. So with a bit of luck, you never know. I've never caught a canal carp. It's something I have always wanted to catch. The canal, which is closest to me, I have seen carp in there, but I was about 12 or 13 at the time, so that was like 20 years ago that I saw them. So I've been speaking, well, I know, like I said, I know a lad who has caught them from here. He did say to me it needs to be a boiling hot day and the sun up to help you find them, otherwise they just disappear. I mean, there's like a row of pads all the way along down here, so they could be in any of them, but it's just difficult to see without the aid of the sun. But like I say, we'll give it a bash. About 8:30 now. It's only 19 degrees, so it's still to get 7 or 8 degrees warmer. But yeah, we'll have a go. Well, not an awful lot to tell you as yet. I haven't seen a single carp. I've seen about 9 million roach, 2 bream. It's quite hard to see because the water is still quite dark and murky. And without that direct sunlight, as you can see, it's just cloudy. It does make life quite difficult to see, even with Polaroids on. You can see down in this edge. Can't really see much in the middle, and you certainly can't see all too much on the far side where all the other reeds are, which to be honest is where I think they're going to be. You know, the sun's off, well, it's up in the sky but behind the clouds. It is really, well, it's warm, it's pretty humid. I've been chucking like little bits of bread in like the looking areas down in the edge and sort of in the middle, see if I can hear, like slurping when carp try to eat the bread. I should have bought some dog biscuits really, it's a bit of loose feed, but I thought I can't be bothered to carry a big heavy bucket full of dog biscuits and God knows what else in it. So I just came with a loaf of bread and a bread bomb, which if I can find them, it will work. It's just that process of finding them. I think I've done about a mile and a bit walking so far from where I've parked the car up to this far bridge. And I'm just slowly walking back again. And I'm going to go pretty much where I parked the car there's a lock, so I'm going to head back to there slowly and then try sort of like the other side of the lock, see if I can find anything in there. But up to press, it's not looking too promising. But you know, it's only about 10:30. Ideally, we need that sun to come out, but I don't think it's going to till about 5-6 o'clock, which I'll not be here that late. I've got to get home. I've got stuff to do later on. Plus, football's on. I want to watch that. But you know, it's a bit of a learning curve trying something like this because I've never done it before. I've always wanted to, never really bothered. That's how I was supposed to be on New Year tonight for 24 hours, but I've got a big interview at work tomorrow, so I've had to cancel that. So I've rebooked that for next week, and then I've got a few bits to tell you when I get there next week. So we're going to keep moving, keep trying, keep looking. Fingers crossed, we might find something. Well, I think that's it for today. I'm absolutely melting. Gar said it's 29.5 degrees. Although it has been sat in the sun, it's typical now. It don't look very cloudy whatsoever. I've been up and down as far as I can be bothered really, because it's absolutely boiling hot. Didn't see a single carp. So a couple of pike, about 10 million roach, and a couple of bream, but it's not put me off. I will have another go. I think next time I'll maybe bring some dog biscuits as well. Just like a little pouch of them, and then a catapult as well, so I can catapult them into certain areas. I've not even cast in today. Just pointless, which felt a bit weird because normally when you go fishing, that's the first thing you do: get rod sorted, get them out, and then set up whatever else you've got to set up. But today I have literally just walked, not seen a single thing. Slightly disheartening, but you know, they are wild carp, so if you like, I don't know how big this canal is, I don't know how many locks it's got. There is a lock here, but there could be absolutely anywhere. I've looked in all the light looking areas, like all the lily pads where it's shallow, where the sun's getting, bits of overhanging reeds, trees. It's a shame that you can't really see the other side of the lake, canal, because who knows, there might have been in there, but from where I was stood the opposite side of the bank, I couldn't see them. I could probably wring my t-shirt out, I'm absolutely soaked. But time to go home. I think I will still do this video, even though it is a bit short and actionless, but that is fishing. Like I keep saying, I try to keep these videos as true to carp fishing as you can get. You have good days, you have bad days. Today's a bad day, but back at it, like I said earlier, back at it New Year next week, 24 hours, and then I've got a couple of bits I'll tell you while we're in there, is to do with what's happening with my carp fishing next. So it's only a short one, sorry there's been no action, but I'll see you next week.